Kontakt instruments are included in every single purchase of F9 Hat. Let's look at the GUI controls. You've got coarse and fine pitch control. The F9 logo will actually activate a overdrive. We have a full amp envelope that has a hold circuit. Now let me show you why that is useful. If I come over to this simple little MIDI part that is just playing the open hat, we can really control with a hold amount how that open hi-hat is going to function. We can also affect how much the velocity of the incoming note affects the volume of the hi-hat, which is vital for all of these kind of carefully put together programming flourishes. So for example, if we wanted this flourish here to actually build up, and we can make that more dramatic by turning this velocity fader up, or just remove it by turning it all the way down. The gain fader comes out of the first part of the sample playback system, and because we've got some distortions involved, it's actually really useful on hi-hats to have the ability to gain stage as you're going through the plugin and filters and effects and that kind of thing. We've got two filters in circuit here. The first one is a low-pass filter. And as you see, if you turn the velocity slider up on the filter section, the velocity of the notes that you're firing out will control that cutoff. So this emulates the overdrive that would happen in certain filter circuits such as Moog filters, and mixed with the F9 logo, it can really get chunky. When you apply any distortion to a sound, particularly high-frequency elements, subsonics will come into play. And this is why having a high-pass filter directly after the main filter is so useful. It's resonant as well. And because of the way we've scripted all of these controls, they are all available inside of host automation. With the synth hats, we wanted to capture as much of the original information as possible, so sometimes the high-pass filter here can be vital. And we've set up three very basic effects that we thought you might find just handy. Now let's look at the effect strip. We've got the SSL EQ that is built inside of the coding of Kontakt available here, and it's brilliant on these hi-hat samples. Please note, the top and bottom bands are working in shelving mode. If you want them in bell mode, press the frequency button and they will instantly then flip to bell curves. If you want to turn the whole EQ off, the EQ text here is actually a switch. That applies to all of the effects here. We've got a compressor and a limiter, and mixed with the gain structuring and the distortions that you've seen here, you can really push these things. Please note, we've set the limit on the output of the whole thing so that it never generates an over. If you need more level or you just don't like that kind of thing, please feel free to just turn them off using these buttons. Selector patches are really common in certain DAWs, and we've done that with the live hi-hats and the synth hi-hats. The GUI is identical apart from this part. If you click twice on it, you will be given the list of the different hi-hats that are available. This means you can play your pattern and try different sounds out. And obviously, we've done the same here for the synth hats, bearing in mind the list is long, but it means you can scan through everything. And don't forget, our libraries are unlocked, so they don't use this part of the browser. There's no codes to install, and it's the reason we are able to provide them at this price point. However, I'm afraid these will not work on the free versions of Kontakt that used to be known as Kontakt Player. It does require a full license. As you can see, I've got this area activated with the F9 library in. This is known as the quick load section, and you can get to it right here in the view section of Kontakt's menu. There is a dedicated part of our manuals showing you how to install any F9 Kontakt library into quick load. This is just a single part of this mammoth library, so don't forget to check out all of the other videos and the main product walkthrough and tutorial on the F9 site or on our YouTube channels.